If they were trysting for bacchanal, a feast of Pan, or Callias, or even Gentilis, the tambourines would block the rowdy streets. But now there's not a woman to be seen, except, yes, this neighbor of mine yonder. Good day, Calanice. Good day, Lysistrata. But what has vexed you so? Calanice. It's more than I can bear. I am hot all over with the blushes for our sex. Men say we're slippery rogues. And aren't they right? Yet summoned on the most tremendous business for deliberation, they still snuggle in bed. Oh, my dear, they'll come. It's hard for women, you know, to get away. There's so much to do. Husbands to be patted and put in good tempers, servants to be poked out, children washed or soothed with lullabies, or fed with mouthfuls of pap. But I tell you, here's a far more weighty object. What is this all about, dear Lysistrata? That you've called the women hither in a troop? What kind of object is it? A tremendous thing. Then why aren't they here? No man's connected with it. If that was the case, they'd soon come fluttering along. And no, it concerns an object I felt over and turned this way and that for sleepless nights. It must be a fine to stand such a long attention. So fine, it comes to this. Greece saved by women. By women? Wretched thing, I'm sorry for it. Our country's fate is henceforth in our hands. If the women join us, then hand in hand, we'll rescue Greece. How could we do such a big, wise deed, we women who dwell quietly adorning ourselves in a back room with gowns of lucid gold and gaudy toilets, of stately silk and dainty little slippers? These are the very ornaments of the rescue. Now, tell me, are the women right to lag? They should have turned bird. They should have grown wings and flown. But look, here's some at last, more behind them. Are we late, Lysistrata? What is that? Oh, nothing to say. I've not much to say for you, Marine, dawdling on so vast an affair. I couldn't find my girdle in the dark. But what is the affair so wonderful? Tell us. What is it? Ah, there comes Lampito. Welcome, Lampito. But who's guarding this council of women to meet here? I have. Propound, then, what do you want of us? What is the amazing news you have to tell? I'll tell you. But first, answer one small question. As you like. Are you not sad your children's fathers go endlessly off, soldiering afar, in this plotted war? I'm willing to wager there's not one here whose husband is at home. Mine's been in Thrace, keeping an eye on Eucrates for 5 months past, and mine left me for Pythos 7 months ago at least. As for mine, no sooner has he slipped out fray the line, he strapped his shield and he snicked off again. And not the slightest glitter of a lover, Now, will you help me if I find a means to stamp out the war? By the goddess, yes! Then I'll expose my mighty mystery. O women, if we would compel the men to bow to peace, we must refrain. From what? Oh, tell us. Will you truly do it then? We will, if we must die for it. We must refrain from every depths of love. Why do you turn your backs? Where are you going? Why do you bite your lips and shake your heads? Why are your faces blanched? Why do you weep? Will you or won't you? Or what do you mean? No, I won't do it. Let the war proceed. No, I won't do it. Let the war proceed. You too, you that said just now, you didn't mind being split right up in the least. Anything else, oh, bid me walk in fire, but do not rob us of that darling joy. What else is like it, dearest Lysistrata? And you? Oh, please, give me the fire instead. Lewd to the least drop in the tiniest vein. But, Lampito, if you join with me, all might be righted yet. Oh, help me, help me. It's a sire thing you ask of us, but let it be peace be thought of first. My friend, oh, my friend, the only one amid this herd of weaklings. But if, which heaven forbids, we should refrain, as you would have us, how is peace induced? By the two goddesses. Now, can't you see? All we have to do is idly sit indoors, with smooth roses powdered on our cheeks, our bodies burning naked through the folds of shining ambergris silk, and meet the men. Their stirring love will rise up ferociously. They'll beg our arms to open. That's our time. We'll disregard their knocking, beat them off, and they'll soon be rabid for a peace. I'm sure of it. But we'll be tearful fools if our husbands take us at our word and leave us. But what avails you your scheme, be if the men drag us for all our kicking on the couch? Cling to the doorposts! But if they should force us, yield then. But with a sluggish, cold indifference. There's no joy to them in sullen mating. Well, if you must have it so, we'll all agree. So, grasp the brim, you, Lampito, and all. You, Calanice, repeat for the rest each word I say, then you must all take oath and pledge your arms to the same stern condition. To husband or lover, I'll not open arms. To husband or lover, I'll not open arms. Though love and denial may enlarge his charms. Through love and denial may enlarge his charms. Oh, my knees are failing me, Lysistrata. Oh! But still at home, ignoring him, I'll stay. But still at home, ignoring him, I'll stay. Beautiful clad in saffron silks all day. Beautiful clad in saffron silks all day. If then he seizes me by dint of force, I'll give him reason for a long remorse. Do you all swear this? We do. Then I shall immolate the victorious thus. So, Lampito, dash off to your own land and raise the rebels there. These will serve as hostages, while we ourselves take our place in the ranks and drive the bolts right home. But won't the men march straight against us? Ha! And what if they do? No threat shall creak our hinges wide, nor torch shall light us a fear in us. We will come out to peace alone. That's it, by Aphrodite.